As a business owner, as a startup, as a company, the product that you have is not only your physical product. Your brand is a product. Your intellectual property is a product that can be commercialized. It's part of the value that your company holds. Welcome to Leducation, our weekly legal podcast where we break down legal topics, legal issues, legal concepts to your understanding without having to go to the law school. All right. In our last episode, we talked about 5 important reasons or benefits for protecting your intellectual property as an individual. But today, we are going to be discussing 5 important reasons why you should protect your intellectual property as a business, as a company, or as a startup. Number 1 is legal control. And by that legal control, I mean you are able to control the use of your product, the identity of your product, and your innovation. Now, what do I mean by that? You are into the business of producing bags, for instance. Anybody can go to the market to buy any kind of bag. And you may not have control over the quality of the bag that is in the market, but you have a control over the quality of your own brand or of your own product. So when somebody is going to the market, they are able to identify your product and distinguish it from every other person. I believe you understand this. Number 2 is stand as a source of revenue generation for your company and for your business. Like I said earlier, your product, the product you are selling is not only the bag. You are also selling your intellectual property, your brand identity, your reputation, and all. Why are big brands today? Why do you can buy a single bag that you can get an ordinary one maybe for say 10,000 naira, but there are maybe of similar quality and all, but because it is owned by a brand, it creates that revenue for them, and they can sell the same brand or the same kind of bag for 100,000 naira. What makes it different? It is the intellectual property that is backing that product. It is not just to them. It is not just a product. You are not just buying a bag. You are buying that identity. You are buying that brand. You are buying something beyond just the bag. The next thing is it builds trust in your brand in the eye of your customers. Like I mentioned, bags, there are so many bags in the market. But once they know certain quality with your home brand, it gives you that advantage with them because they build trust. They know once you buy a bag from this brand, you can be sure that you are going to enjoy it. So when they go to the market to buy a product, they are looking out for your product because of the reputation you have been able to build over time. Imagine you don't have that intellectual property backing it up. You don't have that uniqueness. You don't have that exclusivity to that name, for instance, to that logo, to that mark that is on the bag. So that means that I can also go and produce that kind of bag, put the same mark on it, because I see that it is, catching a percentage of the market, and I also want to do that. But that would be unfair to you. But that's if your intellectual property is protected by the law. Number 4, it gives you an opportunity to stop counterfeiting of your product or to stop your competitors from using or leveraging on your products. What do I mean? Because your intellectual property is protected in your products, nobody else can legally use that mark, that logo, that intellectual property that you have protected for their home product. That gives you a lot of control of your product. So nobody else can come in and counterfeit it. Nobody else can come in, or your competitors cannot, because your product is catching the market and all, they also go ahead and produce the same thing using the same the same marks, the same name, and all of that. It gives you that opportunity to stop them, because if they do it now, you will not have an opportunity to legally enforce your right against them. This gives you an advantage, gives you protection under the law. And number 5, valuation. Your intellectual property adds up to the value of your company. For instance, maybe you are building your brand or building your business for the purpose of reselling it, or you want to attract certain kinds of investor. How you value your product, or how you value your company, how you value your business, your intellectual property also plays a big role in it. Your brand is already catching the market, your brand is already popular and all. It adds to the value or your valuation of your company or your business if you want to sell it. All these things that I have said, they are valuable to you as a business owner. You don't just own that product, you own an intellectual property, a valuable intellectual property that, if protected under the law, can be a big source of income to your business. In the next few weeks, we are going to now be breaking it down, talking about specific intellectual property, how to protect them, what you need to do to protect them, the ones that you need to register for, the ones that are protected, by law and all. We are going to break them down for your understanding. So stay with us and ensure that you subscribe to this channel, ensure that you are following us, ensure that you share to people that will benefit from it, and please drop a comment for us. If you have any question around intellectual property, or you need our help as to how to go about protecting any of your intellectual property, drop a comment for us, send a DM, and we are going to definitely respond to you. Thank you.